Today I want to show you how you can switch local space or world space in your emitter during lifetime. Like you can see on the example on your screen right now, we'll make a parameter. It will allow you to switch from local space to world space. You will be able to change it during lifetime and even keyframe the values if you want to. So we will start by creating empty emitter. We will name it somehow. Start with empty, start from scratch so you can see everything. First of all, we'll add it a name and switch it to local space. So we start from local, and then we go to make it work like it's in world space. So just add some spawn rate, change the size of it, and let's add some cylinder location so we can see the rotation and transform as well. Here's a quick side note, you cannot follow this one. I want to show you how it can be done if we just change only location, not the whole transforms without rotation, because it's easier to understand. So we set our new parameter, it will be our born origin, and set it as engine owner position. Let me increase the interface size. Okay, cool. Set new parameter in update script, and we will set particles position. We need to subtract from our new position, from our particle position, the difference between moved particles and particle that wasn't moved. So the difference is subtraction. So we subtract from our engine owner position our newly created born origin. So engine owner position, and it's a little bit of mistake. I will fix that later. We will need to set our born origin again after we apply the changes back to engine owner position. So let's have a look, create a new level. To save everything, and let's check our system, and it will not work, of course, because we have engine owner position twice. Subtract engine position from engine position, this is same. I will just change one of them to our born origin, and we'll see that this is not the right one, and this is the opposite movement. So we need to subtract from engine owner our new origin that we set. So yeah, this looks like it's working. We can move it wherever we want. Don't look at flickering, it will be fixed in sequencer. If you do the proper transformation, it will not happen. But yeah, it looks like it's working, but if we try to rotate that, we will see that it stopped working. And we can see some bugs will happening. Yeah, so we try to move on the x-axis, but we see some weird movement, not on the x-axis. So to fix that, we will need to use matrices. And next step, we want to save the local to world matrix when the particle was born. So we just create the set attribute and create a new matrix attribute for the particle and make it local to engine owner, local to world matrix. And we go to the update script. Here we will set new attribute, which will be the particle's position. Okay, and we want to lerp between two positions. Check if it's in local space. We want to lerp between just an unchanged position, which will be in local space, and new position will be changed. This will be position for the system in that works like it is in world space. So we convert the position to vector because we cannot do any matrix operation with positions. I don't know why. We should be able to. And we want to transform this position by multiplying two matrices. First of them will be world to local, and second one will be our matrix that we set when the particle was born. I've created an attribute so we can control unchanged and changed position. On the next step of our simulation, after we apply the position, we want to return our matrix back to local to world, so it will not apply like every frame. It will make our particles fly away. So let's check its local to world. Set the attribute again, and let's see how it looks in the level. In local space, it's all working good. Yeah, we can rotate it, we can move it, we can do everything because it's unchanged. It's just a position of the local space. So there should be no change. But if we move it to our changed position, we can see everything is falling apart. Okay, so what's the problem? Let's see. Oh yeah, the matrices, we should change the multiplication order because it's important for matrices. Yeah, we can see that it kind of behaves like we wanted, with a little bit of flickering. But yeah, the particles are on the places we put them, and they are not moving like they would do if they were in the world space. So the flickering is happening because we just grab and move it. If we keyframe the values, or like if the values setting up not with gizmos, it should look just fine. Let's see how it will look by just keyframing the transform of this Niagara system in sequencer. So let's make it spawnable, and let's keyframe it here, move it somewhere, and keyframe it in the changed position and see how it works if we play. Yeah, it works like the system is in world space. Yeah, so let's increase the particle amount so we can see something a bit better. Yeah, the particles are staying in the place. System works like we set this in world space. I decrease lifetime. You can see it's all debugging. And let's try to change the local and world space during the movement of the system. Okay, looks like it's working. Yeah, this should work. Don't forget to check if it works with rotation. Should work with rotation as well. So let's keyframe the last position with rotated and see how it works. Yeah, looking good. Yep. No problem with that, and it will work with like your forces, everything you set up, gravity or cool noise. I will try to add some cool noise because we apply this only on position of the particle, and like the forces, they do change the position. So let's see. This is the cool noise, like world space, and this is how cool noise would work in local space. Let's change the parameter. World space, local space. Okay, looking good. We can even keyframe the value, so it's in world space here, in local space here, and we can see the transition between world space and local space and back to like world space. Let's see how it looks. See, we started with like local space and ended up with world space with no problems. And that's kind of it. And thank you for my friend Andrei for helping me to figure this all out. I will add the project files of Unreal 5.3 in the description in my Telegram group. Feel free to check it out.